Hi guys, today we are going to make art that is out of this world, or maybe it's on its way out of this world. That's up to you to decide. You're gonna need paper, of course. It's kind of hard to draw if you don't have paper, but if you don't have typing paper, which is what I'm using, you could always draw in a paper bag or like a scrap of paper or whatever. It doesn't have to be the same size as mine. That doesn't matter. As long as you have paper, you're gonna need a pencil. My pencil has an eraser on the end. Erasers are handy, but you don't have to have them. You're gonna need a black marker. Again, you don't have to use a black marker, but it really makes your picture pop to outline stuff with black. And you're definitely gonna need something to color with. I might use two things today. I might use colored pencils and markers. Whoa, I know, crazy, right? And also have a big smile because this is just supposed to be fun. I want you guys to have a good time. So remember, you can pause anywhere you need to. If I'm going too fast, just stop me, pause me, and you can always go back and make changes and fix things as we go. So go ahead and get your materials and come on back. Okay, so we're ready to get going here. We're gonna start with the bubble part of the UFO, the little, I don't know if it's glass or some special materials, but I kind of like to do it up here. Again, don't draw too small. Well, I guess it's not really again. I'm just gonna recommend that you don't draw too small because if you do, it makes it kind of hard to do the whole thing. So I'm gonna start right here and I'm gonna start with my rainbow shape. It's a pretty good size. This is gonna be the bubble of the little UFO. And now I'm gonna come right down below it and I'm not gonna make a straight line. I'm gonna make it curved, but it's not a super strong curve. It's a pretty gentle curve. It's gonna curve down here and connect up to there. Okay, mine's not perfectly straight and yours are a perfectly even line. Yours doesn't have to be either. It's really up to you. Remember, you can pause and make changes if you need to. And I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna make two little lines down and then I'm actually gonna repeat this line so I can separate like the bubble part of my UFO, the top part, from the bottom part. Okay, now I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna be making a big oval shape, but I'm not gonna connect it. I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna try to end it over here. So if you wanna make some dots to help you to know where you should start and stop, you can. So here's my dot here, here's my little dot here. I'm gonna curve it around. I'm keeping it kind of close. It kind of looks like a hat, doesn't it? We're gonna change that from a hat to something else here pretty quick though. Now I'm gonna make a line down and a line down. And I'm gonna curve this around like this. Now it looks even more like a hat, but it's not going to. Then I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna draw the bottom of my UFO. Okay, so this is my UFO. I don't have a lot of space down here, but if you want to have your UFO kind of sucking something up, you absolutely can. Start thinking about what you might put here. Yours can be whatever you want it to be. In my sample one, I put Taco Cat right in there because I thought it was kind of funny. Now, we're going to make some reflection marks on the glass part, the globe, I guess, of the spaceship. I'm going to do two little reflection marks just to make it kind of fancy. And then I'm actually gonna put some lights. So I'm gonna space them out kind of evenly around the edge of my spaceship. And then I'm gonna divide them with some diagonal lines. I'm just going in between each one. And remember to hit pause if you need to. Okay, so that's my spaceship itself before it gets colored. And then I'm gonna think about what I wanna have in my background. Maybe I'm gonna have this time, I'm gonna have it sucking up a cow. I'm gonna make my UFO look really big. So I'm gonna draw just a silly little cow. I'm not gonna make it look realistic at all. I'm gonna give it a little rectangle body. It's making the spaceship look really huge. I'm gonna give him a little circle head, some little cow ears, nose. He's not really gonna look like a cow until I give him his spots. Here's his little legs. I guess a cow's a girl, it's not a boy. And I'll give it an udder and some cow spots. And I can color those in later. So I'm gonna make it look like it's sucking it up by kind of making these lines come down around it. I'm gonna kind of curve it like that. It's kind of funny. Okay, so maybe my cow's getting sucked off the earth here, so I'm gonna make a curved line down here for the earth. And then since the UFO is in outer space, you can add other details you might find in space. And again, those are details that you can come up with on your own. You could do stars or a planet, or maybe there's a small little rocket blasting off in the distance back here. There's my little rocket. I'm gonna put some stars in here too. I'm gonna make my stars like that. You could even add some small little stars. I'm gonna make the earth have like oceans and land. So since the cow's coming off the land, I'll have that part be land. Maybe that's like Canada. I don't know. This is gonna be the ocean over here. So now we are ready to do our tracing. So make sure you use a black marker. And after you draw, make sure you erase. So I always do draw, trace, then erase with your eraser. So I'm gonna do that and put it in fast forward so you don't have to watch me trace like a crazy person and have it take forever. So enjoy. So that's my UFO. It's really fun to draw. I'm going to color mine in. You don't have to, of course, but if you do, you might want to think about using some shading techniques. And since we have a highlight here, then the shadow would probably be over here. So these are things to think about when you're starting to color it. Again, you don't have to, but I'm going to do it and do it in fast forward. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day, you guys. See you again soon.